there, how you doing? Long time no see. Here we are at RedStone Labs, and today we're going to build something in RedStone. Imagine that. Let's get started. Last week we built a Shulker box loader. So this week we're going to do the opposite and build the Shulker box unloader. So here we are over at the site. Here's our little sign, so you don't get lonesome for that. We're going to build this in I pulled out a 10 by 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 2 deep. It's going to give me a little bit more space to work. So this one over here was a little bit more narrow, but it will fit in the same size. It's a single entity, except that it does have one place where it has a couple of blocks sticking out. So we're going to go ahead and load that up so that y'all can see it. And we're going to start this job out with a barrel. I'm going to go into this and I'm going to grab a barrel. I'm going to get a couple of other things. Let's see, we're going to need a hopper, probably a dropper, probably an observer. The observer is actually probably going to be first, and we'll do that. Okay, so the first one on the very bottom is going to be in this 10 by 5. We're going to take the middle block and we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we're going to put that barrel down right there. That pretty much puts it in the middle of where we got to be. So just keep in mind that that's our starting point. And if you come back here, it counts 1, 2, 3, 4 from the back. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then in the 6th position, you want to put that barrel. Okay, so next we're going to step up one, and we need another barrel right there. Oops, I did that wrong. Break that one. And then over here we need funny face. So funny face is going to require the face always requires, that's where your if you're going to do a sacrificial block, that's where it's going to go. So let's get the sacrificial blocks out because I'm going to need them anyway. So we're going to put that there, and then we're going to put that block right there and break these two. And then we're going to put a hopper right there, and then one into the barrel. Nope, just into the barrel. There you go. Just like that. Got a little crazy with my fingers there for a second. All right, so there's piece number 2. So we're going to be looking at this for the most part from your right-hand side. As you're looking at it from the front, we're going to do this mostly from the right-hand side, so it's easier for you to see what I'm doing. So here is another block. There's going to be another sacrificial right there. Then we're going to need some more stuff here. So we're going to need there's where a dropper goes. So we need to hop up onto this block. Okay, it would help if I would hop up onto the block. I'm just saying. And then I'm going to crouch, move backwards, and put that dropper right there. Okay? Then we need a piece of RedStone, it's not a piece of RedStone, it's actually a comparator, and it needs to go here like that. Okay, and then over here we're going to have just a regular old run-of-the-mill piston, and that piston goes just in there like that. Now we've got 4 pieces of glass here that go, but I'm only going to put in 3 of them right now, and I'm just going to have to remember to put in the 4th. What this does is it holds the pieces that you're breaking in where you want them to stay. So you put 2 there, you put 2 there. Oops, wrong side. Let's go around this side. I meant to break this one. There we go. Okay, so on this side, we have 2 glass blocks back there, 1 glass block. You're going to have another one here when we get done with the next level. Okay, so we're going to step up again. This time we've got an observer, and it's looking down. Just one, looking down, but it's pointed up. See it? And then this one here is going to be a regular. Well, let's get this in. Let's get the rest of it in here. There's the comparator. Then there's our block. We're just gonna do it like that. Then we need this is actually dispenser. So we're gonna get a dispenser, which is the guy with the O mouth. Oh no. And we're gonna have to, no, I can't really reach that from there now, can I? Let's get a sticky piston. Wow, there's just a lot of stuff in here that won't go without some help. Okay, so there's a helping block. So now we're going to put that guy up there like that. Then we're going to break this one. And then we're going to put this guy, which is the observer block, up there right against him like that. So he's looking down. And then we're going to put the sticky piston right next to that, like that. So he's punching down like that. Okay, so let's look at it again. Okay, so sticky piston, observer, dispenser, block, comparator, and observer again, only pointed the other way. Okay, next level. Sticky piston pointed that way. Hopper pointed down in there. Observer pointed into the hopper. Redstone block pointed on top of that. Last and final is the barrel at the top. Barrel goes there. Then we're going to get that piece of glass that we were talking about earlier, and we're going to put it in right there. Now I'm going to shut this off so you can see all of this. Okay. Get my fingers out of the way. So there is the whole thing. So now how this works is you're going to put a shulker box that has things in it into the barrel at the top. It's going to drop that shulker box right on top of that hopper right there inside that. It's going to unload all the stuff that's in it into this barrel. And then this piston's going to come across and break the shulker box. And it's going to end up in this barrel. All right, so I'm going to get all the stuff out of my hands here and get a shulker box. Just a purple one's fine so you can see what I'm going to do. And then I'm just going to grab onesies of things, just a few things here. Okay, and then I'm going to grab something that's weird, like fences and a whole bunch of those. And I'm going to put the shulker box down here. I'm going to open it up and throw all this crap in there. Then we're going to break the block and pick it up. I'm going to put it up here inside that, and then what you're going to see is it puts the shulker in there, and it is unloading the shulker. See it? As soon as the shulker is unloaded, that piece right there will slide across and break it, and it'll put the shulker, empty shulker box in there. So we'll just wait on it to finish. There it goes. Okay, so it broke it, and now it's reset, and there's your empty shulker box. Okay, so that's what it does. We'll look at it again, and I'll actually let you look at it from both sides this time. Okay, if you have any questions about what anything is, this one is a dispenser, and this one is a dropper. Okay? These guys are the ones with the little red dot on them like that. Those are observers. And you're looking at them from the top as opposed to a side. This is the side and this is the top. And that's how you can tell it's an observer in my stuff. Okay? Now we'll go around here, we'll look at this side. So you can get it from a different angle and see if there's anything else that you need to see. So it does a real good job of taking care of that stuff. So I hope you've enjoyed yourself today. I hope you've learned something. I want you to remember that you're important, so take care of yourself. And I'll see you next time. I wanted to leave you with a list of my inspirations. They are very special content creators, and I highly recommend that you drop into their channels and give them some time. Hey, thanks for dropping by. Sadly, our time together is at its end for today. If you've learned or had fun today, hit those subscribe, like, and share buttons to follow my gaming adventures. It's free, and it helps me to introduce and grow my channel. If you have comments or questions about what you've seen today, leave those comments in the comments section. Remember, kids read these comments, so please be respectful. Thanks again. See ya.